Hello and welcome to another installment of Liberty Nation Swamponomics videocast. I'm Andrew Moran, Ellen's economics correspondent. Each week, I dive into the morass of top economic news stories and fish out compelling narratives, or I retrieve fallacies that have been accepted as conventional wisdom by the swamp creatures for years. This week, it was Red Friday on Wall Street. It was a bloodbath on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange the day after Thanksgiving. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq Composite Index, and the Russell 2000 all recorded tremendous losses that wiped out billions of dollars in value. But it was not only the leading benchmark indexes that dominated the tidal wave of red ink. Crude oil, silver, Bitcoin, wheat, soybean, and nearly every other asset class, minus gold and natural gas, had stewed in losses. But what triggered this event? Investors were spooked by the World Health Organization announcing a new COVID strain named Omicron. The international body listed this as a new variant of concern. Officials had warned against knee-jerk reactions as it studies the possibilities of the new variant averting vaccine efficacy and the increased risk of reinfections. But in this world, it is completely justified to be as paranoid as investors on Wall Street. Because of the special emergency meeting that took place, traders hit the sell button as fast as they could consume Aunt Sarah's green bean casserole. So, what now? The incident led to a compelling trend of a stampede of both bulls and bears. Bears were selling off their assets, and the bulls were buying the dip. But there is another interesting component in all of this: the Federal Reserve. The US Central Bank started tapering its $120 billion a month quantitative easing program by trimming about $15 billion from its pandemic-era asset purchases in November. Will this new variant give the Federal Reserve some pause before it chooses to accelerate tapering? Is it unlikely to raise interest rates this summer? Indeed, the Federal Reserve had been treading water, so right now it is stuck between a rock and the printing press. On the one hand, it needs to unwind its monetary expansion campaign to fight inflation. On the other, it might need to continue offering stimulus and relief to cushion the economic blows stemming from this new variant and spur growth. In the end, we learned quite a few things from the Biden economy in just one trading session. Investors do not possess diamond hands, as in they are not too confident about the Biden economy. President Joe Biden lucked out on crashing energy prices after releasing oil from his strategic reserves, and COVID fears are not dissipating anytime soon. That's it for me this week. Please read my full Swamponomics column where I dive into looting in America, the Dollar Tree, and the red wave on Wall Street. Thank you.
Who are we? We are Americans that believe in liberty. We are a project of the nonprofit One Generation Away. We are patriots who apply the founding principles to the issues of today.
And they keep moving the goalposts on us.
We are educators and commentators who love America and the Constitution. Who are we? We are Liberty Nation.